pulling their hair out, making sure projectors are in the right room, that there's video games for you guys to play, and that the vendors have water. And a special thanks to our guest relations staff that has done an awesome job taking care of us. And now I will go slumber for 4 days. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys.
Alright, next up we got Chris there.
He's making it on the screen.
Hey guys, you can tell I had a good time. I don't have a voice. I sound like a little baghead, but most of you probably don't know who that is. So I was hoping Joel would laugh at that. He's old enough to know. Guys, I love that. I've got socks older than you, Bill, and I'm wearing them. No, it's true. I'm older than he is. Thank you guys so much again. This is a show that I love. Much like Greg, because I did a con 2 weeks ago, the studio that I work for was like, what do you mean you're leaving again? And I said, well, I'm going to Paducah. And because Greg and I have talked this show up so much, the people in the studio, they had a production like, oh, okay, yeah, you're going to Paducah, that's cool. I love you guys. I love this entire staff, all the attendees. I have such a great time every year. Thank you to all my people who were in here, like, knocking each other out earlier today. All my fighters, you guys were amazing once again. I had such a great time. Thank you for being, like my brother said, so nice to each other. You don't get that at a lot of cons. And once again, like my brother said, thank you to the staff. Thank you to our incredible GR staff. Thank you to the people, the group that I always try to think of, the people who work registration and information desks. And all those people, the people in tech and security, and the people that don't often get thanked at closing ceremonies. Thank you guys all for everything you do, for giving up your weekend so that everybody else can have a great time. Thank you guys. Hope to see you again soon. Alright, next we got Ricky and Tabby.
Ricky Simmons. That's what Ricky Simmons.
Sit here and we had a wonderful time, as we always do. It was less humid, I like that. Thank you for doing that. It's nice every time you come here, the convention is bigger, shapier, sexier. So yes, thank you. You're all good and not smelly. There was no way to mention this. And you have nice hair. Oh, and thank you to Daniel, Gabby, Ricky. And especially thanks to Autumn, who is tall.
Not much, huh? I said not much, huh? Their face rod.
Fight back there? Next up we got Josh Greeley. Wow, this was awesome. This was fantastic. Thank you everyone for being so awesome, for being being just yourselves and coming out and having a great time. Thank you to the guest relations staff for taking such good care of us. Thank you for security, for making sure everyone was safe. Thank you all for those who came out to all of our panels. We hope that you had fun and that we were able to answer your questions. For those who came to the It Gets Better panel yesterday, that's double so. And just thanks to Daniel and Gabby and everyone else for having me out again this year. It was super, super cool to see just how much you guys have grown in the short amount of time since I was here last, and that the atmosphere hadn't changed. It just still felt like one gigantic family, and I love that. So I hope to see y'all, my family, again soon. Y'all be safe and stay awesome.
All right. Next we got Bill Rogers.
Thanks for having me out, guys. This was great. This is my first OMGCON. It was spectacular. You guys are awesome. It was so much fun. And I have to thank the Ayers Brothers for telling me about it. I also, because this is my first year, they said something about paddling so my bottom hurts. But I don't know. I think that might have been a lie. But thank you to the con chairs and executive staff for putting this thing together. Thank you for the guest relations people for taking such good care of us. Thank you to all the wonderful attendees for being so wonderful. Thank you for the audio staff for making sure that And lastly, thank you to the guy who cleans out the monkey poo from the cages. We're really sorry about that. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. And hopefully we can all do this again next year.
Alright, well, I'm going to bring Autumn up here. As you might have noticed, we did not have Bob or Emily here today, or this weekend. They couldn't make it, unfortunately, but this weekend is her birthday. So we want to videotape happy birthday to her so we can send that to her. Because she really missed you all. She called us. She was really sad she couldn't make it. And so I think you said you were going to read it off.
Yeah. Are we going? Video camera? Yeah. All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Emily. Happy birthday to you. Nobody knew her name. Everyone was like, Happy Emily.
Chase, if you would stand up, sweetie. You did an excellent job doing guest relations with us this weekend. I would have been lost without him and everyone else. Also, Tiffany, if you would stand up, sweetie. Today is her birthday.
Dang, everybody's birthday's today.
If you would, please stand up.
Anybody else's birthday that's today, everybody just stand up.
Really quickly, Daniel, before I give it back, if I could get the rest of the guests to come on stage really quickly. I'm going to give the microphone to Greg. All right?
We wanted to get everybody together to do something really special. Where's Gabby? No, Gabby. Gabby. Come on, Gabby. Yeah, you thought you were going to get away without having to do this, huh? Queen away. Especially because she told me yesterday she stays off the stage. We got her on stage. I want to say a big special thank you to the two people you see standing here. Without them, none of this would have ever happened. The first year, when every guest they had canceled, they were like, you're still coming, aren't you? I was like, yeah, we're going to have a good time. And when I got talking to them, I kind of knew this show was going to always be in the right hands because they said, you know what, everything that happened, no matter how many things blew up in their face, no matter how many people, went back on their word, they just said, you know what, we're just trying to have fun. So we're just going to have fun this weekend. And they've created a place for all of you guys to have a great, great, great time. You guys, I know you guys are tired, but they took it easy this year. We just all wanted to say thank you, everybody here. It may be tiring, but the work you've done has really paid off, and this is awesome. So thank you guys.
I jumped my bullet points around, but if you didn't know, this is actually going to be our last year's for us OMGCON chairs. We've been running. We're not going away. We'll still be around. We just won't be up here. You won't see my shiny face all the time. So don't cry too much. But it will still continue. We've got a very capable staff. They've done leaps and bounds better throughout the years to more responsibility. That's the reason why we're not dead tired right now, is because they've taken over a lot of it. So keep it around. But yeah, it's been 6 years. I enjoyed every bit. There's been a lot of ups and there's been a lot of downs. But overall, seeing you all here and having a good time is the best thing that makes me feel good. I'm gonna cry. But now I'm all frazzled. But yes, thank you. We've never had any big issues throughout the 6 years. I mean, the fire alarm being the biggest one, and that's not even caused by anybody from in here. So, well, maybe a volunteer or something, but no, you all. So I want to thank you all for that. And now I guess we're going to show a quick video of us this weekend.
And they meaning by what? Us by meaning what? Like, they said us, and I said by meaning what? Oh, cool. I mean, Brittany, me and you be on this. I hope so. On your way, man.
those pictures online at cositphotography.com. So I meant to put a little note on there, but I forgot to. But that's cositphotography.com. We got a special presentation that we're going to do. I need to have Greg, Chris, and Ricky and Tabby come up.
Wasn't me.
One of the two.
Deep voice.
Let's start with, actually it's going to be a blank presentation. So, if you'll give me, guys, give me a second. Being an old fart like I am, I like to do old farting things. No, that's why you're over there and I'm over here. I swear to God, nothing smells like cabbage.
She's so short compared to him.
I know.
These people here give up their time to come down here to make sure that we can have the best time that we can. Good for you. And what we want to do is make a special presentation for you guys because you have been here so many years. The highest honor awarded by the Commonwealth of Kentucky is the Kentucky Colonel Award. Kentucky Colonels are ambassadors of goodwill and fellowship around the world. The official Honorable Order of Kentucky Colonels was founded in 1932 by Governor Ruby Lofton and has since been incorporated into a charitable organization. Kentucky Colonelships are commissioned for an individual's contribution to his or her community, state, or nation. And you have just become a member of Who's Who. So, on behalf of us at OMG,
Actually, I do, because now, my friend Jonathan Brand, who's working in marketing and convention relations at ADV, said he had been contacted by a convention in Paducah, Kentucky, called OMGCON, and I don't think I even got to the name of the con yet. He said Paducah, and I was like, yeah, sure. And he was like, what? And I go, it sounds like a lot of fun. He goes, well, it's called OMGCON. I was like, oh yeah, definitely, yeah. It's called OMGCON. I had no idea what to expect coming here. I heard it was a big city. I heard it was a little city. I heard it was, I didn't know anybody that had ever been here. And my first year here, I had a blast. And I continued to come back. And we actually got very protective over who we would suggest to come here because we thought the people here were so nice and so cool that we didn't want you to ever have to deal with some prima donna diva, or we wanted you to have only the best and only the nicest interactions with people. And my favorite, when I think about Paducah, I think Lucy Christian came with me the second year, and she and I knew Lucy would love this town. But what I didn't know, Lucy did all of her homework on Paducah, and she had downloaded a foot tour of Paducah, and before I had even gotten out of bed after the raid, she had taken a walking tour of downtown, and she was listening to all about Paducah on her iPod. This is really an awesome area, and without you guys, it would just be a tract of land. But I really love Paducah. I love coming here every year. You guys are really different than a lot of the other people that we deal with because you're all nice. Still, here I'm still nice to people. And that's a commodity. That's a huge commodity. Do you want to say anything? He can't. He and Tabby are gonna cry. We're gonna put y'all in the cry box with Daniel, and we're gonna bring up the dirt chicken
I'm not gonna stand. I'm not gonna get in the cry box. We'll put Tabby in there. No, because we were both in there a minute ago, Tabby. I am so honored. I've said over and over and over, this staff, this group of attendees feel like family. I'm just going to say something, a fond memory of mine. I think the first time that I really remember meeting Gabby and Daniel and deciding, because my brother had been here and he said what a wonderful time he had, and of course if Greg says it's wonderful, then I'm like, okay, then I'll go. But what solidified it for me was I did a little tiny first-year convention that I won't name in Kentucky because we all know I love Kentucky and I do a lot of conventions here. And the convention was not organized. The night before the con, nothing had been set up. And they're like, oh, we'll get it done sometime. And this wonderful couple that I met came in and along with Nate Burke and some people from Anime Central and some people from a bunch of other cons just jumped in to a convention that wasn't even their own. They were just starting OMGCON when that happened. And it was the second year. And I was just like, and then I was introduced to, this is Gabby and Daniel that I had heard so much about. And I was like, that solidified in my mind, well, they were there just to kind of promote their convention and saw a need that someone needed, and the two of you just jumped in head first in a situation that was a nightmare. And it really was, it was practice. And right then I knew the caliber of people that I was dealing with in terms of the organization and starting this convention. And I made some lifelong friends that, regardless of if anime ended tomorrow, so, no, which I don't want to happen. But if that did, I would walk away so much richer in my life for having been here and met so many of you. And I've got to turn the tab before I start to cry.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm honored, and thank you so much, Kevin. I love this town. It's one of those wonderful Americana towns that just, when I think of America, I think go walking down this little strip down there, where the CC restaurant. I come from a big city, Los Angeles and San Bernardino Valley, and trust me, to come here to Paducah and see, how humbling it is to see a nice small town where everyone's really sweet and nice. I love that. It's just, I look forward to this every year now, and I know these guys for quite a long time in the fandom, and I can't talk. We love you!
Now I feel like a jerk for my previous fart jokes. This is really surreal because I was just at another convention where I met Harry Turtledove, who wrote Guns of the South, and I knew that he was a Kentucky Colonel. And I thought, I'm going to Kentucky next week. I want to check you to be a Kentucky Colonel. Another weird alternate universe I just stepped into. Thank you so much. I've never received an award for anything ever in my life, so that's pretty awesome. I have to say awesome because I'm from California. It's a blanket statement, but it does actually have meaning here. It is an awesome thing to be this. I'm wearing the wrong outfit. Yes, I had my my Colonel Sanders style outfit the other day. Everybody thought I was dressed as a steampunk Doctor Who, and I said, no, have you never seen Colonel Sanders? Which, I wasn't in costume, I just really liked the outfit, but I should have worn that today. But this is amazing, thank you. Just to let you know that this is an honor given to anyone who's been here for 3 or more years. So that means that Bob and Emily de Jesus are also Kentucky Colonels. So anybody else who's actually attended the convention for 3 or more years become a Kentucky Colonel. Yeah, something to look forward to next year. So, I want to. Unfortunately, this is where we're going to have to end it. But it's been a very, very fun-filled weekend. I really appreciate it. We had no issues. You guys are great. Love you all. And like I said, we will be having another one. It's just we will not be up here as much. We'll still be around and we will still say hi, and you can still stop me and give me random notes and every little thing and anything else. But I want to thank you all. Have a safe trip home. Just to let you know, we are selling the rest of our drinks out in the hallway. They're half off. So get something on your way back home. And also all of the room signs we are selling like always. So you can go out there and check those out. Thank you and have a safe trip back home.